What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Blues Garage _48. Now that we got the engine back and the new valve covers on, or the cam covers on, I'm a little sick, so sorry for the nasally sound. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the manifolds and the turbos back on, and we're gonna do that for both sides. But like I said in my previous video, I used the grade 8 bolts. They basically lock right into place. I showed you before, I'll show you guys again, no worries. But once you tighten it all up like these here, you tighten up the bolt, and this locks on to the actual manifold so it can't back out on you. So they worked super well last time, and I'm gonna use them again. They have a lifetime warranty, so can't go wrong there. But let me get to this right now. Let's do it. I shot that on my brand new Insta360 X3, so hopefully that came out okay. I reviewed it a little bit and it looks pretty good. I shot it in 360, but I'm only gonna use it as one frame, but whatever. That's one side in. That took like a couple minutes, not too long. Now I'm gonna go do the other side, and like I said in my previous video, to go get the oil, I just can reach right over here and take it out. With my old one, it was sticking up right here. So if I ever wanted to take it out, I had to like maneuver my hand in a way where I wouldn't get burned. But this right here, pull it right out, easy enough. So if you guys do the GT500 aluminum or GT3, I think it's GT500 aluminum cam covers, if I were you, 2015 and up, dipstick, ready to go. All right, guys, let's go on to the passenger side. All right, everyone, so now that the turbos are on with the manifolds and everything, next thing I'm gonna do is start with the accessories. First thing I'm gonna do is probably the alternator, then pull on the two belts, like the pulleys, and then water pump, and then go from there. So let's get to doing that right now. All right, everyone, so let's put the alternator on first. I have all new stuff. So this is the Boss 302 alternator. All right, guys, so I'm gonna switch back to my phone. I bought a new thermostat, so I'm gonna replace that now. I'm actually gonna clean that out too. So now that I got everything cleaned up, this is the old thermostat. That out. New pieces here. Brand new Motorcraft thermostat. I bought the aluminum tee because the plastic one always leaked on me. So I bought the aluminum one, and we're gonna see how this one does. It's dormant. I thought it was for performance, but once I got it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should read better, but we'll see how it goes. So my next step is gonna be getting the flywheel back on here. I'm gonna clean up these teeth a little bit. This is a brand new sensor I'm putting in, so make sure you buy one of those. And put the flywheel on, then put my brand new, well, not brand new, but my re-spline clutches on, and get this whole thing ready back here. Let's get to it. All right, first thing we're gonna do, put the flywheel on. So now we have that on. We're gonna clean up everything and I'll be right back. So next what we put on is this clutch disc here. So this is gonna be the bottom. This is the flywheel side. Then we're gonna take the floater. This alignment right here. We're gonna line that right up. So it's gonna go here. So that line's lined up with this. Next we can put these bolts back in, along with the lock washers. These get tightened down to 25 foot-pounds. Then we're gonna put the clutch top, flywheel side towards the flywheel. So now we're gonna align that alignment mark right here. Over right here. Washer, then spring nut. Or spring washer, block washer, whatever you want to call it. How the heck do I do that? So I have to look up the torque specs of these. All right guys, so now that I have everything in, I got my spark plugs in. I gapped them all to, whoops. So I got the spark plugs in. I gapped them all to about 0.03 inches, which is good enough. So yeah, I'm ready to put this on the jack, but the only problem is the pallet. The pallet's too wide, so I can't fit the legs under there. So what I'm gonna do is, I already undid the bolts down here. So I'm gonna slide this plank underneath the motor and then slowly pull it off the jack. I should be able to do that, right? The engine only weighs like 600. So this is the air intake. It's upside down. I took out all the old hard gaskets. I'm gonna put in new gaskets. So these are a lot more pliable. You can feel how hard these are. I'm glad I'm taking them out. Cleaning up the surface, and once that's done, I'm gonna place this guy back onto there. Look at that. The intake manifold is in, guys. So you're gonna wanna tighten each one down to, there's 6 bolts. You wanna tighten each one down to around 89 inch-pounds. Passenger, middle, driver, middle, passenger back, driver back, passenger left, front, passenger. Oh my God, I said that all wrong. But anyway, you're gonna wanna go middle, passenger, middle driver, back passenger, back driver, front passenger, front driver. You're gonna wanna do it just like that, tighten them all down to 89 inch-pounds, and then you're good to go. Since I have a different fuel system going in, I'm going to be testing out good ways to try to put it in, so I'm gonna get to that right now. These are the fuel injectors that cost me like an arm and a leg. They're the 1300, or the ID 1300X's. So they'll be going into each one of these holes. Hopefully I don't mess anything up, because anyway, yes, let's get to it. All right, everyone. So what I did, because I could not get them off the life of me, was I took off the adapter. I put a little bit of oil on my finger, wrapped the oil around here. Then I stuck the adapter into the intake manifold and it popped right in, clicked right in. And then I put all the injectors onto the fuel rail, took the fuel rail, and they popped right in. So that is going to be the easiest way. It literally took 0 force from me. I wish I knew this when I installed my 1050s. These are the 13 1300 X's. So that's gonna be the best bet. All right, guys, so I got the new bolts for my throttle body. Like I said, I don't remember if I said it or not, but got this off Facebook Marketplace, and didn't come with the bolts, but these bolts were too short and they also didn't fit because it touches. So I got bolts at Home Depot. They fit real nice, so we're gonna use these guys. But look at the difference. Like, I'm pretty sure this can fit. Yeah, I can literally fit in there. So more air means more power. All right, back to the engine install. Everything is plugged in now. It's not routed perfectly, but it's routed everywhere. So what I'm gonna do was I was gonna put the the tube back in where the MAF goes down, where the intake, but since I got a bigger throttle body, I need a 4-inch to 3.5-inch coupler, which I just ordered off Amazon, so hopefully that works out well. But that's gonna come in on like Saturday, so I'm probably gonna hook up that line and make things a little bit neater. But the next thing to do is I'll probably put on the coolant hose here. But the next big thing, time to get that transmission in. So I'll make that a different video. But for now, the motor's back in and transmission is ready to go back in soon. So all right, everyone, I got the coupler off of Amazon, and it's actually really nice. The build quality on it is like a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. So I just put that back on. This is back on. I can plug in the MAF anytime I want. Just kidding, I already plugged it in. All right, guys, that is the engine back in. Everything's plugged in. All the spaghetti is spagot. Anyway, that was kind of fun, but it took a lot longer to plug everything in and get everything back and routed. You had to add new wires, and you need to throw out the new wires, new fuel hoses, too much. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.